How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome back to the case study of Vanitas. The last episode, kind of ended the season's arc, so I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. This is a weird feeling though, because it feels like I just started a new season of a show, but a season that's going to end in one more video, which is doubly strange, because I really liked the last arc, so I'm kind of skeptical of the thought that they're gonna start and complete a better arc all within 4 episodes. I guess it's technically like a movie. I'm about to watch the case study of Vanitas film. Regardless, I am skeptical nonetheless. But I didn't think this show would be as good as season 2 was, so maybe it can prove me wrong once again. That sentence makes sense to anybody? Did anybody follow along to that sentence at all? Because it kind of broke my own brain a little bit. Anyway, let's get into it.
It was left at the front desk.
You know what? That's probably fine. For a second, I actually forgot that Domi was kidnapped in the last episode, and I thought that this was just her being her absolute weirdo self again. I was fully expecting Noe to pull the lock of hair out of the envelope and then throw it in the trash again? Eventually this bitch is gonna be bald, and I cannot wait for that day.
Hey,
Nina's in danger.
she's to be killed tomorrow, isn't that right?
Yo, wasn't this the kid that was carving steaks for Noe to kill him with? Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't his head go flying off of his shoulders in season 1? Also, very generous of this show to give me an extended recap of this episode. Some might say too extended, actually. I'm 6 minutes into this episode, and none of it has been new content yet.
Don't you feel anything at all, Veronica?
That's where you're wrong, dear. I never had a brother to begin with.
That's right, I totally forgot about Domi's blatantly evil sister. Where's her giant enthusiastic robot at? That dude's the man.
You and Louie were twins all along, silly girl.
What? Twins?
What a weird thing to keep secret from her. Why would they lie to the kids about being twins? Also, doesn't this mean that Domi is 1 year older or younger than she originally thought she was? Because if they were lying to the kids about them being twins, that means one of them has a fake birth date that's a whole year off.
The good name of House Tassad would have been tarnished if word got out that your mother had born twins. So they were forced to choose. Keep you or Louie.
Oh, because vampires hate twins, I guess. And also children born under the wrong moon. And also kids with depression. Wait a second. I'm starting to think that vampire society just fucking hates kids.
One of you would be killed upon birth. But then grandfather said, "Nonsense. Such a thing would be wasteful. Let me care for the boy myself."
What a casual way to advocate for not killing a child. What are you just gonna waste a whole kid? When you could be working in the mines? The children, they yearn for the mines. It's all they talk about these days.
I can't help but wonder if he would have done a better job at living up to our expectations.
Why weren't you killed at birth? This is the worst woman. It's like she's trying to see how blatantly evil she can be without being publicly executed.
Thank goodness. I had this terrible dream where you died right in front of me. Oh, Louie.
Devastating. That glass-shattering metaphor could not be more accurate. What a wildly uncomfortable position Noe just put Domi in. Imagine having to pull out of that hug and be like, haha, funny you say that, because, actually, it's kind of a good thing you had that dream, because now, what I'm about to tell you won't seem so devastating. In theory.
If Louie had lived instead of me.
That's pretty great. That's pretty spectacular. I like the thing that this show offers to the vampire genre that other shows don't is this angle of psychosis. It's very psychological. It's very cerebral. And I like that it deals with vampirism, obviously, but also madness. That's really cool to me. That's at least it's offering something new.
Oh, how terrible.
I mean, terrible. Yeah, for sure terrible. But also pretty good. I love seeing her trauma response to Noe's reaction to Louie's death. I like how her trauma response is to look more like Louis because Noe misrecognized her as Louis. That's so interesting.
Then, the tragic princess will finally find happiness, and we can all live happily ever after.
Who is this soft-spoken little weirdo? Also, what's with his automail arm? This kid's like Edward Elric if he was played by Michael Cera.
What did you do with Domi?
What? How does this kid have a whole ass robo-dog? Every other automaton in this show is like a box on wheels, does two things, and sucks at both of those things. How did this kid get his hands on a robot dog from the year 2940?
We hadn't even introduced ourselves yet.
Blue leather cover.
Oh, whoa, this kid's got a book too? But Noe isn't a curse bearer. Do these grimoires do anything other than just, like, cure a vampire's curse? If it does, I'm gonna be pissed at Vanitas for never using any of the book's other functions.
Oh yes, I should probably specify. Though I'm sure you know who I'm talking about, right, Monsieur Noe?
Too late, I'm pissed at him anyway. How could you not mention that you have a brother who also has a book of Vanitas?
Has he ever mentioned me during your time together? Even like, I have the most adorable little brother. Or perhaps he spoke of number 71?
You'd think! Honestly, anytime he talks about you, he mostly just says,
Domi!
oh, she's fine. Are you kidding me? Domi gets a free Ferris wheel ride and all it cost her was a chunk of her hair. Dude, that's a steal!
I want to understand why Vanitas killed father that day. But every time I've asked him, he's refused to give me a real answer.
This is some wild family drama Noe just stumbled into accidentally. This kid is dumping a ton of crazy information on Noe right now, and none of it is like any of his business.
All you have to do is sink your fangs into that pale, delicate skin of his.
It is super cool that Noe is being, like, extorted into drinking Vanitas' blood right now. Although, if I'm being totally honest, Dome doesn't really seem like that enticing of a hostage. The only time her and Noe have even interacted in this series, she was slapping a collar around his neck and dragging him around by a leash. Excuse me if I don't feel all that attached to this beautiful friendship the show alleges they have. Oh, my bad, there was also that time she sucked the blood out of his body without his consent. Oh geez, what a great friend!
You're saying that they were murdered. Is that right? And that Vanitas was somehow responsible for what happened?
Nice, Noe, good job, you're all caught up. Why are we being so weird about this? He's a little boy! I'm fine with Noe drinking this kid's blood. I'm not fine with it going down in the creepiest way possible. Oh, I hate that he's straddling Noe right now. I hate that he, like, slipped out of his jacket like a slutty little ear of corn.
It was getting in my way, that's all. I think it suits me, don't you?
Obviously, this was going to get bad reviews. How did you expect him to react? Noe just learned that his best friend was killed, and then woke up to see you stealing his identity. Why would anybody like this? I get that she did this as like a panic response, but the gall of her to be fishing for a compliment after it.
I have to. Even if I lose my life.
Oh, please stop! Just because I just finished watching Black Butler doesn't mean this show can turn into it.
Drink, Noe.
Leave, Noe! Like, honestly, if he didn't make a whole show about taking off his entire shirt, this would be completely fine. Just tilt your head. It's not like you were wearing a turtleneck. Could have easily drank your blood without you stripping. Oh, you need to drink my blood to access my memories? Guess I have to get naked. Actually, I could just drink it from your hand and it'll— Guess I gotta get completely naked.
She, or I suppose he, is the child who survived?
Yes.
Why is their gender ambiguous? Who is this? Props to this guard for being on top of his shit when it comes to misgendering people, though.
Why would a mother do such a thing?
She was a prostitute,
Apparently, she used to offer the child to her preferred customers.
Oh my god, this is Vanitas' brother. Oh, so his mother dressed him up as a girl so he'd be easier to sell as a child prostitute. I get it. This show has absolutely no concept of tonal balance. This is the silliest, quirkiest show like 80% of the time, and then out of nowhere you'll hear a character say the darkest shit you've ever heard in your life.
When will I be allowed to go home?
Actually, starting today, you're going to live in a brand new home.
Oh, what a sweet way to say never.
What kind of place is it?
You'll see soon.
Oh, what a sweet way to say terrible.
Because that terrible creature murdered your poor mother, of course.
No?
I don't know about that. This kid is about to actually rolling so hard, isn't he?
But I understood the reason she did it. There was a demon inside her, and when the demon was being bad, she would start acting mean.
This is a relentless actuallying. Roland, you don't know what the hell you just walked yourself into here.
If a child goes missing from their care, they'll assume the little rodent ran away and leave it at that.
Is this about to turn into Black Butler, yes or no?
Now then, number 69. Would you mind looking out for this one?
Okay, not as bad as Black Butler, thank God. Jesus Christ, between Ciel and Sebastian being in this show, it's getting close. Speaking of other anime, if you'd like to see me watch some that isn't available here on YouTube, check out my Patreon, where you can watch me watch shows such as Food Wars, Hell's Paradise, Blue Lock, and a couple of other bonus videos sprinkled in there as well. Your subscription also helps support the channel a ton and allows me to keep putting out as much content as I do. On top of that, you also get access to my private Discord server and access to all the live streams I've done in the past and will do in the future. If any of that sounds exciting to you, then make sure you consider checking out my Patreon in the description below. And now, on with the show.
Hi there. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Ugh, what a sweetheart. He's so excited to make friends.
You're number 71. We're nothing but subjects for Moreau's experiments.
Hey, buddy. Cool it with the attitude. Misha is literally a child prostitute. If he can be in this situation and wear a smile, then so can you. I'm sure your life is hard, but there's no way it's child prostitute hard. Never mind, it looks like Misha's life just got way harder. Fun stuff, guys. Real cool, lighthearted stuff you got me watching here. What? Up next, Tokyo Ghoul. Danny, you should watch the case study of Vanitas. It's silly and gay. Oh, cool. Anything else I should know about it? Shut up. Okay.
If anything happens to him, we'll simply move on to the next one.
The audio and visuals for this show are at war with each other right now. This dude looks like the mascot for a frozen yogurt shop. He looks like a Crash Bandicoot villain. If you showed somebody a still image of this and asked them what they thought the audio to this scene is, no way in hell would they ever guess a child having the screams tortured out of him.
I'll do it.
Huh?
Do the procedure on me. Not that feeble little brat.
This is a wild face you're making right now. I love this energy. This is such a Tokyo Ghoul-ass face he's making. This dude's ready to swallow a centipede or whatever that show's about.
Can I sleep with you tonight?
No answer means yes, I guess.
I will connect you both to the books of Vanitas.
You're connecting us with books.
Yeah, it's called the magic of reading, kid. Get used to it. God, somebody get this guy a fucking library card already.
You know that funny blue liquid I've been injecting you with? Any guess as to what it is?
I don't know, Vanitas juice?
It's blood from the actual vampire of the Blue Moon!
No way, I was actually kind of right.
Along with a bit of special medicine. Otherwise, your body's natural rejection response would have killed you.
That is so not the shocking part of this whole situation. Him injecting you with another man's blood is so tame compared to the fact that your children he's been torturing.
You've been elevated beyond human capability! You're special, modified beings, the likes of which this world has never known!
That's it. You're dead.
Dude, if I were this doctor getting this much lip from these kids, I'd be pissed. The torture's bad. For sure. Shame on you. But is this not good news? Oh, my bad. Sorry I gave you superhuman strength and healing. Sorry I gave you the ability to use the rarest artifact on Earth. Sorry I made you sick as fuck.
Once the machine starts up, you boys might become vegetables due to the shock of linking the two books.
Huge detail, my guy. I was just defending you. Wildly significant tidbit to leave out, dude. Nobody wants to get vegetized.
I think I've done more than enough damage here. I'd better leave.
You did this? What are you, the god of lightning? What even happened here? The doctor turned on the machine, a bunch of lightning happened, and then this woman appeared. Is she Vanitas? Did connecting the books summon her?
Oh dear.
I like how this woman's just like, ah, geez, I probably should have killed this one too, huh? I'm so confused as to why Misha told Noe that Vanitas killed their father. Like, when is that part of the story gonna pop up?
I've yet to find a name with which I'm satisfied.
Oh, she's got the hourglass jewelry. Oh, she's hot! Okay, so this is the OG Vanitas. That's wild.
You knew to aim for my eyes.
Lady, I think he was just aiming for your face. Way to just openly give away your weakness like that. I bet next time he will aim for your eyes.
But he fell in love with my mother. She was in a traveling show. They came into town.
Oh. So she was a whore.
What do you mean, traveling show?
It's something like a circus.
No, I was seedier than that.
Oh, so she was a whore. Damn, must have been a good bone circus to make a well-paid doctor leave his job like that. Also, is it just me, or does it feel like this show is speed-running Black Butler arcs right now?
He would just kidnap another kid to replace me. So I felt like I had to stay there to keep it from happening to someone else.
This voice actor is giving the performance of a lifetime, considering that young Vanitas is only gonna be in like one episode of this show.
Everything you heard yesterday, pretend it never happened!
All of yesterday, or just like a certain part?
Probably all of yesterday. I'm sure that's the healthiest option for you. Honestly, try and forget like the last year of your life if you can. You've been through some traumatic shit, kid.
I knew it. You really are trying to kill us, aren't you?
Dude, she's trying. This poor vampire god stuck with you two because she can't figure out how to not have empathy.
Fine. Do everything yourself.
Oh, stop pouting, you big baby!
Oh my god, give her a fucking break. She's doing her best.
But I would never need to resort to such a solution.
Why can't we, Father? That sounds perfect to me.
This is the father young Vanitas ends up killing? Is this not a beautiful woman?
I won't join. I want to continue being human until I draw my final breath.
Easy for you to say, you're not the one leaking out of every hole in your face. Whoa, that was crazy looking. That was pretty.
Good to see ya.
Damn. Damn, Noe really just got fucking tossed aside the second this kid was done letting him drink him. And that is episodes 9 and 10 of the case study of Vanitas. Interesting fucking late game edition we're making here. Interesting choice for the 4-episode arc to be about how this Vanitas killed the original and was also raised by them. But it's cool. I love the design of OG Vanitas, and all the doctor stuff is kind of interesting too. I like this kid. I like Misha's design too, actually. I like his weird automail arm. I like his weird fucking dog, which I'm sure will never get explained. But as always, let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Let me know what your favorite jokes were as well, and I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby. Won't you come a little closer? Will I live for now? I wrote down what you said to me, baby, but can't make what you will.